Oh, shit. It's another episode of Masturbate, fellas.
Coming at you again.
Masturbate. Are you guys ready?
We are.
I think so.
Did you come ready to do this thing?
I think so, man. I'm a little nervous the more you're talking, though.
Not me. I'm chomping at the bit. I'm ready to do this.
Whoa, he's
Damn.
ready, huh?
Okay. He's always
Came
chomping
to
at
fight.
something.
Well, actually, yeah. Now, why am I nervous? I gotta fucking go against this douche.
I don't know. You should actually be inspired, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, yeah?
You're wearing a Harambe shirt. I see that he's...
Yes, he is.
And it's got him labeled as hero.
Yes, it does.
And I'll tell you, that resonates with me, friend. You might already have a little couple extra points in my basket on this debate, no matter where it goes. But I do love me some Harambe. How do you guys feel?
I think Harambe energy, bro, is like crucial in a lot of ways. It's like, I will save you even if it costs me my fucking life. That's
There you
Harambe
go. That's Harambe energy. Yeah, absolutely.
You know? That's how I feel about this debate now, actually, Jed.
I think I do recall, however, in my BPM past having smothered Harambe.
Yeah, in a Waffle House somehow.
Yeah, it was the Waffle House.
You smothered him
blank,
with
blank, or blank.
love or
Yeah, it's
cheese
kind
or
of
something.
horrible, man.
Put him
That's
to rest.
why you don't understand Harambe.
I understand Harambe.
That's
I
why I
understand
like
the pain. The pain he
No,
would be
that's
in,
why
so.
like me going up against you right now
I set him free.
is perfect. And the fact that he brought it up, perfect.
It is perfect.
Because you don't understand Harambe.
This is going to be the Harambe bout,
You tried
too.
to smother fucking Harambe, dude.
Kraig
That's
is going to
fucked.
have that Harambe energy, and you're going to have that 2-year-old toddler energy. And
That's true.
Gonna be-
I'm going to drag him around like a little bitch.
Slightly spastic and unsettled.
yeah, that seems right. And on that note, it's time to go hard. Right, here we are again in the masturbate mode here. And you know how this goes, folks. Jed and Kraig, neither one know the topic that they're getting ready to discuss and debate. That'll be found out in mere moments. But before the show, we did determine that Jed got to pick between time and topic.
Ooh.
This is a fact. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
buddy. What
So-
you got, bro?
So the category is going to be superpower.
Superpower.
Superpowers.
All right.
Superpowers. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. In my choice between time and topic, I think I'm going to go for topic on this one.
You're going topic?
I believe so.
Okay.
He doesn't trust me. He thinks I'm gonna figure it out. That's why I chose topic. I'll go time, Kirk.
Okay.
You don't have a choice. You're left with time. That's what I left you.
Kirk, I'm gonna choose time.
You're going time. Okay. And which time are you going to go?
Let's go first.
You're going first.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
Fuck
so-
yeah, bro.
So, Jed, your hints
Yes, sir.
are going to be Sue Storm or Nightcrawler.
Sue Storm or Nightcrawler? Might go Nightcrawler, I think.
Okay. So that means, Kraig, you're going to be debating that invisibility is a better superpower than teleportation.
Okay.
All right? And your minute-and-a-half opening statement starts now.
Clearly, invisibility is a better superpower to have versus teleportation, because teleportation is kind of creepy, frankly. You know, you can just jump in and out of like girls' locker rooms and stuff like that. It's not real cool at all. But invisibility, for instance, though, like think about the espionage capabilities that you have with invisibility and what you could do for our country when asked if you had the idea of invisibility. Plus, not to mention, you know, if you were invisible, say you had to be invisible all the time or something, how lonely would that be? You know, that's not an easy life. So those people are tough. Those people are like the hardest among us, those who can turn invisible, if you think about it. They really are just ultra masculine and tough, and they know how to fucking, you know, survive. You would have to be if you were invisible. You know, I think invisibility, you can do so much more just by sitting in a room with, you know, think about Ukraine and Russia right now. Ukraine and Russia, how could that service? What the, you know, you could sit there, get intel and all that. What's teleporting going to do? It's going to get you killed, Jed. That's what's going to happen. You're going to teleport in and someone's going to fucking smoke your ass.
Time.
Boom!
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you what it's going to do here in a moment.
Lord have mercy. Well, words were said, Jed. Are you ready to
They
retort
were.
with other words?
Words were said.
All right. You got a minute-and-a-half opening statement in, I guess, pro-teleportation now.
All right, so folks, when we are weighing the pros and cons, the capabilities of these two powers that have been put before us, invisibility versus the capacity to instantaneously transport yourself from one point in space and time to another, and my unfortunate colleague here has to defend the invisibility because clearly teleportation is so much better. I am somewhat taken aback a little bit that he would bring up the perverted side of teleportation. Oh, teleporting in and out of the girls' locker room when we all know the first thing he would do with invisibility is go in the girls' shower and jerk off while they're in there. So, I don't know why he would bring up that is a contrast.
Whoa, dude.
Because, he caught the short end of that stick entirely. But teleportation, I mean, come on. When it comes to saving people, boom, grab one, teleport them away, and just back and forth, back and forth. You're taking tons of people out in just mere seconds. What's invisibility going to do in that situation? Oh, you can hide real well while the place is burning down so you don't have to take any fucking responsibility. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of the team. Now, clearly teleportation is going to be so much better. What if it's a bomb? Oh, you can teleport the fucking bomb out and teleport back. You don't even die. Batman had to die. I mean, he didn't. He jumped out, but he made it look like he died. They all thought he died because it was such long odds that he would survive. But if he could have teleported out and back, everybody know he was fine because he'd be sitting there drinking a fucking Coke right next to him by the time that shit blew up. Nah, teleportation whoops the fuck out of invisibility. You know what I'm talking about, son.
Good God. Oh, that was heated. That was heated. Now we're going to roll into the balls to the wall question and answer segment. And Jed, you're going to go first this time. Your 3 minutes to ask Kraig questions begins now.
So first question is, apart from just being invisible, what else is this bringing to the table? You just can't be seen?
What do you mean? What else is there? What does it bring to the table? I just described many reasons why being invisible is fucking awesome.
You can sneak around.
Yeah.
That's about it. You can sneak around.
And you can, so I could sneak up on
How's that help with a bomb? How's that help stop the bomb exploding?
Teleport dickhead could easily walk up and slit his throat is the other thing I can do.
Hey, man, dude, teleport now. Dude, could be just like, he teleports with the knife and just done and teleports away.
Who's he stabbing? Well,
he's stabbing whoever the fuck he wants because he can teleport right next to him, can't he?
Well, the invisible guy is not stabbing, is he?
What's he doing?
He doesn't know where the damn invisible guy is. Does he?
Are you talking about a fight between someone who can teleport and someone who's invisible? Because that's different.
No, dude. I just said that fucking a minute ago. Stabbing the guy in the fucking throat. Come on, man. Use your brains. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about which power is better. So, all right, so invisibility is literally just that. All you can do is sneak around.
It would be absolutely ridiculous if you had either power. You would not use them correctly.
Probably not, but neither would you.
I would definitely use them.
And why are you
correctly,
asking me
sir?
questions? No, you need to answer mine. I mean, apart from invisibility,
that wasn't a question. That was a statement.
What does it bring to the situation? What other benefits does it give you apart from sneaking around?
Well, sneaking around can give you quite a bit. That's how you could solve diplomacy that way, sir. We probably would not have a Ukraine-Russia situation right now if we had an invisible spy in Putin's office right now, just chilling, listening to him talk about shit.
But why would we trust? Why would you trust someone who's invisible? You don't even know what they look like.
Because they're an American, sir.
Do you know that?
Do you not trust other Americans, or what?
Does he carry an ID that's just a blank picture that says, "Hey, I'm fucking John Q. Invisible, American citizen"?
Yeah, man. Obviously, you don't know too many stories about how people become invisible.
Well, usually it involves
Watch
high doses
Memoirs
of radiation.
of the Invisible Man, okay? And then you'll learn a little bit about how people become invisible. They're not born invisible, you fucking douche.
They're not born invisible?
Who's gonna feed an invisible baby? Tell me that. That's so silly.
So how'd you become invisible? What do you foresee as what's the definitive way that one becomes invisible? If there's so many different paths to it.
Some sort of radioactive situation usually.
That's the one you want to go for. The one's going to give you
Memoirs of the Invisible Man.
It's going to give you invisible cancer.
Oh shit! Okay.
Invisible cancer.
Hold on. You can ask him more about invisible cancer here in your segment of the questions and answers right now.
Okay, I got a question for you, Jed. How does one teleport?
You just will your body to jump from one point to another.
So You will your body to jump from one point. So how do you define accuracy with that?
Well, you have to have seen where you're going to a certain degree. But if you've been there, you can jump back.
Oh, so you can teleport like 20 feet is what you're fucking telling me?
No. Once you've been somewhere, you can jump back there
once
from as
you've
far
been,
away.
Now it's just throwing things. That's not what you said literally 30 seconds ago on what determines yourself. You have to will yourself, right?
Yeah, but if you're jumping straight up in the air and you know there's nothing there, you're just going to jump up there. You don't have to know whether it's clear or not because you know it is.
Well, what about jumping into a fucking
If I ran
through
in
a
to
brick
save
wall?
people out of a building, I can look through the window, jump inside, go through, grab people, jump right back out to where I was, and then boom, you get
What are
better
you
at it
saving
the
them
more
from?
you do.
What are you saving them
The
from?
place could be
Jack?
on fire. There could be fucking terrorists sneaking
So
through the
you're
house. You don't know what the
telling
fucking
me-
deal
You're
is.
telling me that we're going to trust your ass teleporting into a burning office building and doing this accurately a bunch of times and just ping-ponging back like, look at me jumping back and forth. No, that's a crock of shit, dude. You have a hard time tying your fucking shoes, bending down and tying your fucking shoes. And you expect the audience to believe that you can teleport and fucking save people out of a burning office building like fucking
Well, I'm going to clear up a few things in that statement
Come on,
to begin
man.
with.
What
First
a
of all,
load
tying
of
shoes doesn't even require thought. It's just muscle
Excuse
memory
me,
at this point.
reclaiming
Same thing
my
with
time.
teleporting would be, because by this
Excuse
then I'd have
me,
been
sir.
doing this shit my
Excuse
entire
me,
life
sir.
because
I did
unlike
not
your
ask
invisibility,
you
I was
this
fucking
question.
born with it.
I did not ask you this question.
Order, everybody.
Okay, I'm in charge of the questions here, sir. You don't
Yeah,
just
and I'm
get
in
to
charge of the
blatantly
answers. You asked the
say-
question, I'm fucking
No.
answering. So shut the fuck up
You're
while I
not
answer.
answering the question. You're filibustering. You're
I
talking
gave
about
a
other
pointed
things.
response to the exact question you
the
asked.
only thing pointed is your tiny little pencil dick.
You don't have another
So
fucking
shut the
question,
fuck up.
so that's why you're arguing
No,
away your
I'm-
fucking last 53 seconds.
Because you're not allowing me to ask a question, sir. Can I please, moderator, ask a fucking question without this guy jumping
ask
down my shit?
Please do.
Ask one.
All right, why do you belittle the fact that a Invisible Man would save us from the Russia-Ukraine conflict?
I belittle invisibility because I think 9 times out of 10, and certainly in your case, it would only ever
Do
be
you
used
not
to
want
masturbate
us
while watching
to-
people from secret
you
places.
You secretly want Putin to win, and that's why you don't think that that's a good idea. Why you're so belittling? Oh, just stick around.
Is that a question?
Just
That
stick
is
around.
not a question.
So
at
why
all.
do you belittle it so much when it would solve the Russia-Ukraine conflict?
First of all, you haven't established that it would.
All
All
right,
you would say.
that's time. Woo! Good God. Let me tell you, gentlemen,
Good golly, Miss Molly.
it is thick with tension in here.
Tell you, if this dude shits like he asks questions, his fucking face is red every time he's on the toilet.
He's got a vein that pops out, too, a little bit.
Hey, I'm passionate, man.
I can
All right,
tell.
I can't
Listen.
help that I have a passionate side.
That's
I don't
why.
know why we're
and,
mocking.
And let me tell you, that's why you're going to get the BPM spurt of brilliance.
thank you, man.
today,
Thank you.
For 2 reasons.
Wow.
The first is somehow you've made everybody in the room believe that Jed is the one with teleportation powers, and I don't know when the fuck that
That did not
happened.
come
That
up at all.
But somehow, Jed, you with teleportation powers really did sully the deal a little bit. Now, and the other one I'm going to say is this man's fervent use of a fucking real social economic situation, political, the war in Russia, Ukraine,
That's
my
right.
God.
That's right.
I've never seen such shameless fucking usage of
Thank you.
real life events and
Thank you.
a nonsensical debate in all my life. So you got it. You got the brilliance, the spurt of brilliance
Well, thank you, sir.
from the
Shocking
BPM.
developments, but it earned you an award. Well done.
It's true. All right.
Well, why would he give it to you? You fucking suck.
Well, you both have reached a little bit for your arguments, and that's fun. That's fun. And me and the audience are loving it. So here. We got one last segment, the final statements. And Kraig, since you went first, you're going to go first for your last minute now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jed will have you believe for some reason that teleporting is better. But it really isn't, folks. Just think about the idea of Jed having teleportation powers is a prime example. Like, who are these people that have teleportation powers or invisibility? Do we trust them? Teleportation is dangerous. What if you're born with it? What if you're a child and you have this ability to teleport? You're going to, teleport into a wall and your brain is going to explode or some shit. It's going to be awful. You know? What if you teleport into the Earth and you lose coordinates? You kind of, you get a little lost. Where am I? No, you're stuck. You're stuck in the Earth forever. You're done. You might as well just be buried alive. Invisibility is a much safer, much more diplomatic power that could really help us in many ways. You sneak in, free horrible people too. You know?
You know,
Jed?
compelling final argument. Jed, your final statement begins now.
Kirk wants to hype up this idea. Well, he doesn't actually really hype up the idea of invisibility because he mostly just spends most of his time trying
What
to.
I do?
Kraig
Yeah,
spends
Kirk.
all of his.
Yeah, Kirk.
Instead of talking up his power, he just has to attack mine because his power ain't nothing but someone naked walking around, invisible, listening, and then reporting back to the people that actually handle the problem. And the rest of their time, they're hiding and masturbating. No, you don't need this. You don't need this at all. This is not a great power. This is a shameful power. That's why they're fucking invisible. But teleportation? Oh, no. See, that's where things get done. You can use it to rescue people, teleport them out of danger in an instant, as I've pointed out. Or you could teleport away the problem. Drop that shit off a bridge. Who fucking cares? It's a problem. Make it go away. That would be the best. His invisibility is not dropping fucking perpetrators from the fucking sky to pancake on the ground, but teleportation does, because you can fucking flap in the air, drop their ass down, fucking flink back, problem solved.
Well, it's time.
Land on a pedestrian.
That's right. Yeah, and when you throw him off the bridge, the poor bastard driving the boat right below that has to eat whatever you just dropped off there.
Oh,
But other than that, solid
and
points.
we want this
Just
guy
bad
to
timing.
fucking be able to teleport? Please.
Well, that's Well,
What
that
a-
was wild, guys. How do you think you did in that one? Do you think you got your points across?
I think I'm a little concerned as to what a fucking psychopath Jed is. A lot of red flags tonight. A lot of red flags.
says the dude that literally wants to be naked and invisible, sneaking around.
I did not say that. That's what you've been saying.
They can go invisible. They can sneak around. Hey, they're only invisible if they're naked. You know they're there when they're wearing clothes. So
You know,
they got to
you
be
can-
naked to be invisible.
You can save people too when you're invisible. You just walk in and like open the door and save them from being held hostage.
And then I see you like turn invisible with
And
like
then
the
you just
fucking
walk
shit eating
behind
grin
them
on
all
your
and
face, all
slaughter
naked, fucking pulled up
you
against them.
slaughter the people, the guards and stuff because you're invisible. Just walk up to them. They don't know what the hell's going on.
So he's giving me shit about killing people. And he's talking about walking around slaughtering guards.
It's
I
much
just
more
wanna point this-
effective than dropping fucking people on other people.
I never said
That's
I was
deep.
dropping them on other
That's
people.
deep.
You drop them out to sea. The
You-
chances of a hitting boat, that's a 1 in a million.
Drop them out to sea. Again,
Pish
we're gonna
posh.
trust this guy to teleport out to sea in quotes like 20 feet in the air. Yeah, right.
Well, you drop them from higher than 20 feet in the air. I mean, you drop them from a couple hundred. You want them to die.
Well, on that rosy note, folks, we want you to comment and down below. Let us know who you think won this debate. This one could go on forever,
It's
obviously.
endless.
Let me
It's a
tell
deep
you.
pail.
And why don't you give us some ideas about some debate topics you would like to see us do, and then maybe we'll do them, and we'll give you a little credit, a little shout out there during the show
Little tip of the
if
hat,
we use
indeed.
your idea. But other than that, like, subscribe, and share this as much as you can, and we'll see you next time
See
on the
ya.
next Mass Debate.
Thanks
Later.
for listening. Thanks for listening.